Good morning. So good morning. I am getting ready quickly to film. I'm going to be filming my June favorites at the time you're seeing this, although that video may or may not be up depending on the order these actually go up. But I wanted to quickly touch on one of the products I just used, the Glossier Super Glow. This is kind of like a vitamin C type serum, which I use during the day. It's not one of my favorites. There's a reason you don't see me use it often. I'm honestly trying to use it up. There's just a little bit more. All of the Glossier serums I like, but I've just found better out there that I don't feel like I have to buy this. My favorite of their serums is like the Super Bounce. It's a hyaluronic acid serum. I usually use those at night. I sometimes use them during the day. I really like that one. I haven't had it in a long time though, but this one's good, but I just have other vitamin C serums I like more. So I'm using it up. And then the other product I used was the CosRX Galactomyces 95 Tone Balancing Essence. This is supposedly a little bit thicker of a dupe for the crazy expensive SK2 Essence. I literally just finally finished one up. I finished it days after I filmed my empties video. I'm like, of course. I'm really enjoying this. However, all of these are gonna go to the side when I start my drugstore skincare routine in the next week. Tyler's taking Gigi to my parents' house here in a few during the daytime so that we can both work. So I am planning on filming today, like I said, and then we actually have a photographer coming here. That sounds very exciting. For a photo for a magazine we got interviewed for here in our home state. That's rare and I get nervous. I don't like having my photo taken. I'm aware of how ridiculous that sounds considering I'm literally talking to a camera right now. But photos and video to me are very different, and I feel like it's pretty rare that I see a photo of myself that someone else took that I like. I know you guys are probably feeling the same way about yourself, right? Like, what is it about that? Like, what do we think we look like that we don't feel is captured in those photos, you know? I'm trying to let that go more because I feel like some of the photos I feel like I don't like the way I look. Other people are like, oh my gosh, you look so nice in this photo. And I'm like, really? So I gotta just shake that and just let it be, and the way I look is the way I look, and it doesn't matter how I feel about a photo. Cause anyway, I wanna share with you guys some drugstore goodies that I'm gonna be trying out soon, some new stuff I picked up. I figured I would share with you guys here in a bit too. We're gonna cook dinner together. I wanted to let you know that there is a portion of this video that is sponsored by HelloFresh. It'll be later in the video when we're cooking, so just FYI, I'd like to let you know up front. Let's move on with our day. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Going over to Nana and Papa's. Gotta go bye.
Bye.
Oh, you're doing that.
Bye. Gigi, remember? Bye.
Bye.
Pinocchio, did you almost get that squirrel? No, you're not going back out there. He was out there for 45 minutes. He would not come in. You are just in love with that squirrel. He says, no, the squirrel is my sworn enemy. Lay down. Good, lay down all the way. Good boy. Look at that waggly tail. Oh, but I just finished filming my favorites. I've got like quite a mess here to clean up. I don't know where the photographer is wanting to take pictures, but I think she said in the spaces we film, and I'm like, that's like everywhere in our house. It might make more sense for her to film in here, so I'm like, okay, then I need to like actually clean this stuff up. So I'm gonna do some close-ups really fast, try to get a good thumbnail pic, and then just kind of clean up, and I need to eat something. I'm like freaking starving. I had that banana, but please. By the way, the lippy I'm wearing, I don't mention in the favorites video, but it's this Wander Beauty Lipsetter dual lipstick and liner. So half of it is a liner and half of it's a lipstick, but the lipstick shape is kind of like a huge liner, if you will, you know what I mean? But the shade I'm wearing is called On the Mauve, and I love it. And I love that you can pair them together and they just look so beautiful. And so obviously it's travel friendly. That's what that brand's like whole shtick is. But I really, really like this. So I wanted to give it a little shout out. I didn't keep a lot of lipsticks in my lipstick declutter, coming soon. But I did keep this one, and I'm really glad I did because I really like the shade. I wanted to give these jeans a shout out because they're from Target, and A, they're the only ones from Target I've ever found that I like loved. But they're a mid-rise. So I felt like a lot of them, especially as I was losing weight, either came so high that they look weird with like a shirt over it, or they came so low that I was like, no, not comfortable. So these were right in the middle, and they're like skinny jeans. So they are kind of fitted, obviously, all the way down. But I ended up loving them so much, I bought like 3 different washes of this exact same kind. So I will link these below. I don't know the brand off the top of my head, but had to give them a shout out because they're the only jeans I'm wearing right now. And I love them. They fit so comfortably. They're not so tight that you can't walk and sit down in them, you know? So for lunch, I'm heating it up right now. I'm having some like barbecue chicken. It's actually my friend Emily's recipe. Well, I don't know where she got it, but I got it from her. It's literally chicken that you bake with barbecue sauce, onion, and cheddar cheese on top. It's so simple. It's so good though. So a little chicken breast, a little bit of like wild rice. I think it's like Uncle Ben's 90-second rice. And then some corn. We actually bought some sweet corn on the cob, and Tyler grilled that last night. And then I used this little like Pampered Chef corn de-kerneler, like a kernel cutter, to get all of it off and put a little bit of butter in it. It is so good. So we're just kind of doing a leftover lunch today. Look who I have. Yes, okay. He's alive and well and living in Paris. I wish. Musical theater nerds rejoice. Yeah. I know. Okay, anyway.
Also, Jacques Bro is a real person.
I know.
I know you know. You were in the show.
I was like, I was literally in the review. Jacques Brel is alive and well and living in Paris. Okay, again, musical theater nerds rejoice. Okay, he really is alive and well. He has been so busy with this. Do you want to say it?
Yes. So we traveled. We did our East Coast road trip. We did our Alaskan cruise within like 2 months. Whenever we get home from a trip, like especially a long trip, and especially one where I don't have internet access like Alaska, then when we get home, I have a ton of work to catch up on.
Like so travel agency.
Yeah, my agency, yeah. So I finally got caught up from Alaska, and then Disney released their 2020 rates so people could start booking packages for 2020. Literally the last 2 weeks have been what, 12-hour days of nothing but booking 2020 trips, which is, I mean, it's a great problem to have. I'm not complaining. Yes. Good news is, I've almost finished our first vlog from the road trip. Hopefully that'll be up soon. Yeah, that's all.
I'm excited. I know so many of you guys are so kind, especially if you're watching this vlog. You're like, oh yeah, like you might watch our vlogs on Tyler's channel, because that's like our real, like if you like this, you'll like that, because our vlogs, whether we're traveling or not, it's just us being
ding-dongs all around.
And
just
on top
in a different place.
I wonder if she's here. Pinocchio's crying. Anyway, it's Tyler Travels TV. Go subscribe. Shameless plug.
Do you want to be in it? Is it okay if we show you, or would you rather not be in it?
Okay. So the photographer's here, and she's taking pictures literally like as we speak. I'm sure she's loving these photos. And it's just funny because she was like, just vlog and act natural. I'm like, I don't know what to do with my hands. Hey guys. Oh, I just started this like it was a real video. I don't know what I'm doing anymore, you guys. So I told you I'd share with you guys some new like makeup and stuff I'd picked up at the store. I am gonna do like a trying new makeup kind of a chit chat video where I try a lot of this. There's a lot though, so it might be split into 2 separate videos over the next few weeks, so just stay tuned, as I always say. But not all of this was picked up at Ulta. I just honestly, it was just easier to put it in the Ulta bag, but I did get a lot of it at Ulta. So first up, I picked up the Maybelline Dream Urban cover. I grabbed 102 Fair Porcelain. I feel like that'll be a pretty good match for me, don't you guys? Honestly, I didn't look at this super deeply, but I liked that it said SPF of 50 broad spectrum. I'm like, yeah. But it says it's a full coverage makeup, and I was like, I also picked up from Covergirl a couple new products. They're Covergirl and Olay Advanced Radiance Age-Defying Makeup and Sunscreen. It only has SPF of 10 though, so this, anyway. But I got it in Classic Ivory again. I'm pretty sure that'll work pretty well for me right now. And then I also picked up the Covergirl Exhibitionist mascara. I know that Allie Glines really likes this, and her lashes are like the stuff of angels. So I'm so curious to try this. And I know y'all wanted to kill me when I was decluttering my PR drawers or something a few months ago, and I had this and I got rid of it because I'm like, I'm not interested. You know, I was kind of going really fast, and so here I am rebuying it. Y'all were right, so I'm curious to see if I like it. I also picked up from Covergirl, they have a new primer. You guys know I really like the illuminating primer they have, and this is their moisturizing, like hydrating primer. I was like, yeah, so I'm excited to give that a go. I also picked up a new shade in the Flower Bomb. Well, it's not a new shade, it's new to me. I swatched all of these years ago when well, maybe like a year and a half ago, when I worked with Flower Beauty on a video, but I ended up over the years only keeping Pinched because I like it. But now that I know how deep my love has grown for it even more, I was like, okay, well now I want another, and I'm almost out of Pinched. I was squeezing it today and it's almost gone. So I picked up Bubbly. It should be like more of a light pink. I also grabbed, just to see how good it is, this is the Maybelline Lasting Drama Matte. So I was curious, it says it's a completely matte black pencil and that it's waterproof, and I wanted to give it a try, and I also wanted to try this in the waterline to see if it stays, because it says it's waterproof. I'll be the judge of that. Another new product from Covergirl is their True Blend Undercover Concealer. I want to swatch this. It feels awfully like full coverage, and it's got a big old doe foot, but gosh, shade-wise, oh my gosh, that's perfect. If you're curious, I got L600 Light Nude. Yeah, I went up quite a few shades because as I was looking at it in the store, I was like, I feel like this would be better, and I don't like it to be super brightening. I like it to be closer to my skin tone, and this is like dead on my skin tone. I picked up another of the L'Oreal Colorie Shines. I love this line, but I've never tried this shade. This is Sparkling Rose. And I'd owned like Sparkling Peach, I think it was called, and then the nude one. And I really liked both of those, but neither one, I just had to check. I didn't keep either one because neither shade was like dead on what I love on my lips. And so while I loved the formula, I knew for me and my taste, it wasn't exactly what I wanted. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be exactly what I want. Get pumped, because I told you I've been working on a drugstore cream product video, like cream bronzers, highlights, blushes. So I picked these up. These are from Burt's Bees. It's their All Aglow bronzer stick and their lip and cheek stick. So they both have like this core in the middle of them that looks like moisturizing, if you will. I'm really curious. And then I also picked up 2 of these L'Oreal singles. Okay, I'm gonna swatch these because I'm dying to see them. I literally have been I've moved away a lot from complete palettes because I'm finding that on any given day, I'm typically wearing 1 to 2 shades anyway. And so I've been really into singles and like making my own palette. You guys know that, it's nothing new. So I picked up the L'Oreal single in Pain au Chocolat. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong, but it's like this really pretty taupey shade. Ooh, yeah, but it's like a pinkish taupe. So it's a little bit like lighter. Okay, yeah, so excited about that. And I knew I already liked this formula. And then this one is called Sunset Seine. Seine as in the river that flows through Paris. That one looks really pretty. So I'm picturing using both of these on their own, not together, just like as a wash of color on the lid and blending them in as like just everyday shadows. So, and I just love this formula. Also, when I was at Ulta, I was picking a few things up for this, a few things up for another video, and I picked up a couple cute hair things. This brand is Kitsch, which they make my favorite hair towel. I need to buy a new one. I can link it below. Because I only have one, and I have like 2 other like Turby Twists, and those I haven't used in months because I just love the way the other one works so much better. But I bought some cute new barrettes, these cute little ones. You guys know I like to kind of pull my hair up a little bit on the side. So I'll link these if I can find them online. I found them in store, but they're so pretty. And then I also bought a couple new headbands just for when I'm pulling my hair back for doing videos. This one's like really silky. It's that same brand, Kitsch. And I bought a yellow one, and it kind of is pulled together there. It just made me think of Belle, so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna need that. So that was my mini haul. It's now almost 3:30. I'm gonna go get my daughter. I'm so excited to see her. I've missed her today. And maybe grab a cup of coffee at my parents' house with them and chat, and then I'll be back to make dinner for our family.
We're at Nana and Papa's. And we got Daisy Duck. Bye, Gigi. She's very sleepy. She had a very fun day at Nana and Papa's.
Can I see what you're doing?
She's got drool all over her fingers.
Yay! La, 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 la,
Yay!
Yeah, I love that. Yay!
No, she's dancing. She's doing all her tricks. Hi, Mama.
Hi.
I'm vlogging this.
Okay.
Look at my mom's shirt. I had to tell my mom. I said, Mom, do you know what your shirt means? Beach, please? And she said, yeah, like, take me to the beach, please. Are you ready to go home, Gigi?
Go bye-bye, go home, go CP.
Mommy's gonna get some coffee to go, though, first.
Look, Gigi.
Thank you, Mama. You always are good about getting me to-go coffee.
I have to keep a supply.
Oh, Pinocchio wants to play. Oh!
Watch out, Pinocchio.
So we just got home, it's dinner time, I'm starving. This meal is gonna be really quick to prepare, so it is perfect for tonight. As I mentioned earlier, this portion of the video is sponsored by HelloFresh. Thank you for supporting my channel. So we've been using HelloFresh for over a year now. And if you don't know what it is, HelloFresh is a meal delivery service where you get 3 meals delivered to your house each week. You get all the ingredients you need with it. You get a recipe card that's incredibly easy to follow. It really does make cooking meals at home so much easier, even if you're not super confident in the kitchen. It kind of helps you break out of the rut of making the same meals over and over again, which I really like. You have a choice between 17 different chef curated meals that you can choose between each week. And what's nice is you can easily change your delivery days, you can change your food preferences, and you can even skip a week whenever you need. We really like it because it kind of takes the guesswork out of what we're gonna cook for the week, and it just saves us so much time and energy. These meals are usually around 30 minutes plated, and all of the meals we've had from HelloFresh have been so delicious. So that's why we love it. So HelloFresh is now from $6.99 per serving, so you can get 8 free meals by going to HelloFresh.com and using my code JessicaBraun80 for a total of $80 off your first month. So tonight's meal is the Melty Monterey Jack Burgers. It's got onion jam, garlic mayo, crispy breaded zucchini, which looks incredible. That's one of those things that I feel like I would order at a restaurant, but I've never made at home, and they look so delicious. I wish you guys could smell all of this food because it smells incredible. I cannot wait to try this. Moment of truth, we're eating outside, side note, summer. This is about to get like really messy. I need a hair tie. Hold on. Okay, so I think the thing that makes this burger so amazing, besides the fact that burgers are delicious, is this stuff they had you make called onion jam, and you literally just like slice up the onions and you put them in some oil on the stove like you saw, and then you throw in some balsamic vinegar and sugar. Now, let's try one of these bad boys. Oh yeah.
Also, I'm gonna need you to hurry this up so I can start eating because it looks delicious.
Hi, Gigi. Somebody's awake again. She was kind of like napping slash sometimes if she falls asleep at like 6 or 5:30 or 6, it's a nap. Sometimes it's close enough to bedtime, but turns out it was a nap. So she's awake, she's eating some string cheese, a little bit of this like plum organic protein and fiber stuff here. Gigi, where's your head? Good job. Yay. He's making what kind of tea?
Zen tea.
Zen. That would be Tazo Zen tea, my favorite. So we are gonna have that tea. We're gonna get her, I think it's my turn to bathe her and put her down to sleep here in a little bit. We'll probably play with her for a bit and wear her out. Then we're gonna watch
Star Wars.
The
Phantom Menace.
Why are we watching that?
So we watched 4, 5, and 6 a couple years ago. Yeah,
Oh,
Phantom
monster
Menace.
baby.
We watched 4, 5, and 6 a couple years ago, and we never ended up going back and watching 1, 2, and 3. So we're watching from 1 all the way through now because Star Wars Galaxy's Edge is opening in Walt Disney World, and we're gonna be there on opening weekend.
In like 2 months, what date?
August 29th.
Yeah.
And so if you want to see what it looks like, I'm gonna put a video up on my channel. Like the day it opens, we're gonna be there, and then I'm gonna put up a video that day.
All right, so signing off here. Thank you guys for following along today. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, let me know by giving this video a thumbs up. I hope you'll subscribe and stay tuned for more of my beauty and lifestyle videos, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.